Well, hello, my joyful subbies. Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Joy Fuller, the chief crafter for the Joyful Designs brand, here to bring you another DIY. So if DIYs on a budget is of interest to you, then look no further. And as always, it's time to craft. Let's go. Let's go. So in our first DIY, we are going to create a beautiful burlap pumpkin using this burlap fabric from the Dollar Tree, as well as one of the Styrofoam pumpkins. These are staples in my Dollar Tree every year, with the exception of the burlap fabric. And so what I was doing was just measuring, with an approximation of how large of the strips I wanted to cut for this pumpkin. I will be layering the bottom of the pumpkin with the burlap with the polka dots, and the top with the ivory color burlap on the top. And as you can see, I'm just cutting strips. I'm not measuring them, making them even. I almost wanted it to have sort of a messy look, and it still didn't turn out quite like I pictured it in my head, because you all know I'll switch up on you. And now I'm doing the same thing, cutting out the strips so that I can apply this at the bottom of the pumpkin. And you can make your strips and apply it as thick as you want or as thin as you want it. And I just think that it turned out cute, and I can't wait for you guys to see it at the end. This is more of a neutral tone DIY that you will see during the holidays or fall. If you're not, into the traditional colors, the bright oranges and yellows and all that, if you're not into that, this most definitely is an alternative. So now you see that I am beginning to prepare the pumpkin for the paint, and painting the pumpkin in the Waverly brand chalk paint in the color Ivory. I will be painting the entire pumpkin in this color, and you will see me showing you the completed pumpkin. And I am touching it up because some of the orange was still bleeding through. And I ended up putting about 2.5 coats of paint on this pumpkin. And you see me just looking and just applying the paint as needed. And guys, let me stop right here and make sure I apologize to you all for not having the video uploaded at 8 o'clock. However, I was not feeling well when I got home from work. I'm feeling a little better now, but I am determined to get this first of many fall DIYs up for you guys, so that you can see and gain some inspiration for fall, and just see what I've been cooking up in my crafting lab. And now I'm just drying the paint. Be careful when you're using a heating tool, because it will melt the pumpkin, because it's nothing but foam. And now you see me applying the strips to the bottom portion of the pumpkin, this burlap with the polka dots. I am using Modpodge, but 2020 is always hindsight. I wish I would have just reached over next to me and used my Loctite spray adhesive on it, and or you'll see me apply the top layer of this fabric in using a glue gun or using hot glue. But I was just excited to get it done, and I just was like, hey, this is quick, not realizing that this burlap was actually thicker than what I first anticipated, because you know sometimes burlap can be thin, but this was a pretty thick, good quality piece of burlap. So I will be purchasing more of this burlap. If you're new to my channel, my name is Joy Fuller, the Chief Crafter for the Joyful Designs brand. I am an avid DIYer of home decor, and I enjoy bringing you ideas and inspiration and using products that are affordable and allowing you to create, or showing you how to create beautiful home decor without breaking the bank. And as you can see, I am just applying a hefty amount of this Modpodge all over this burlap. This particular size I did purchase from the DollarTree. However, the better bargain for me would be the larger size that I purchased from Walmart. I think it is, I have it right here, it is a 32-ounce container. So if you're going to be doing Modpodging or decoupaging, you may want to invest in the larger size, just because you get more for your money in the long run. And it lasted, you know, I've had some that last me a good while, and I didn't have to worry about it drying up or getting real gummy or sticky. It was perfectly fine as long as the seal is still on it. And again, as you can see, I am applying a hefty coat of this Modpodge on top. I did set it aside and began working on the next DIY that you will see coming up in this video. And it took about a good 30 minutes to 45 minutes for this to dry. And as you can see, I was just sitting back and just like, waiting on it to dry and getting impatient. That's when I decided, let me just do something else. And I'm just layering and layering and layering. And where I seen little gaps, I just added more strips. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, and don't forget about the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time I upload a video. Now those gloves were really sticky, so I decided to remove them. And you can't really tell it in this video, but I am applying some of the pearls, or I will be applying some pearls around the middle section of this pumpkin, and it is the pearl ribbon that you can purchase from the Dollar Tree. You'll see that coming up in a few minutes. And now I'm just adding the white burlap to the top of the pumpkin. I may have to turn down the resolution so you guys could really see it. Guys, can you believe it's Friday already? I'm literally like happy. I really don't have any big plans. My son had the big event for the year for him and his fiance, and that was their engagement party last Saturday. So the only thing that I will be doing this Saturday is going to get my hair done, which I go every week. And then I may be creating some journals so that I can start preparing for the pop-up shop that my best friend is having in Lexington, North Carolina. So if you live near Lexington and would like to participate, please reach out to Carolyn Curry on Facebook or Karma, C-A-R, accent mark, M-A, Essentials, LLC, and she will provide you with the details. Shout out to Carolyn Curry, my bestie. And what I'm doing is just, if you see me keep reaching down, I'm just getting the glue that's stuck to my hand off. And again, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and don't forget about the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time that I upload a video. And remember that those pearls I was talking about, the pearl ribbon. As you can see, I am wrapping them around the center of this pumpkin. That way it cleans up the jagged edge of the bottom and give this an high-end look. This is really cute. You will see the look in the reveal for all of the DIYs that I will be including in this video. And I will be including some DIYs that I was unable to record. I ran out of space. I forgot to clean it up and move some stuff. So if you want to see it, I can redo it. It's not a big deal. It's a cute little DIY, and I will include it so you can see it when I stage the end. But you can kind of see I ended up actually adding a larger peduncle on top of the stem, the stem part of the pumpkin. I think it's called a peduncle, something like that. If you know what the name is, make sure you put it in the comment section of the video. But I'm thinking it's a peduncle. And please, guys, when you're using hot glue, especially that from a high temp glue gun, please use caution. I burned the mess out of my left index finger. And now it's the next day. It is today. I wanted to add a little more. I wasn't pleased with the look. As you know, with me, everything is about how appealing it looks to me. And if it's not appealing to my eye, then I'm going to keep working with it until I'm like satisfied. And I wasn't satisfied, so I had to add some moss around the peduncle or the stem of the pumpkin. And these stems or branches did come out of my yard. I have like 5 and 3/4 of an acre that my home sits on, and we're surrounded by trees, so I have plenty. And I just went out, and my husband had already had some branches I wanted for another DIY in the garage, so I just used the miter saw to cut these up into smaller, or the branch up into smaller branches or stems or whatever. Now that looks so much better. And now I just have to remove the excess Spanish moss, I think this is. DIY number 2, the Glitter Me Please pumpkin. We're going to take this orange styrofoam pumpkin that you do purchase from the DollarTree, and we're just removing the stem from it, the sticker off the bottom of it, and we're going to use this same Waverly brand chalk paint in the color Ivory that I purchased from the DollarTree, not the DollarTree, Walmart. And we're just going to cover this pumpkin. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, and don't forget about the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time I upload a video. And as you can see, we are now finished with the painting. And now I have these glitter packs that I purchased from the DollarTree. It is a Crafter Square product. And I am looking for the orangey copper tone or rust color. I should say it's more rust than copper. And I ended up having to use 4 packs of those to cover this one pumpkin. And I am applying it using the Modpodge again. You see, I'm just shaking it all down. And as you can see, when you apply the Modpodge, the glitter automatically sticks to it. However, there is some waste with this because it's not, some of it will come off the top layer. But the good thing about it, just have something where you can catch the excess and you can keep reapplying it to whatever you're applying the glitter to. This was fun, but it was also a messy project. So you know how glitter is. Once glitter gets down, it is hard to get that stuff away. And so I'm just cleaning my hand, trying to rid myself in the space for this glitters before I continue on. And it is ended up being the next day. It is today. And here is how it looked after me allowing it to dry overnight and all day. It's pretty. And now I have these maple leaves. It has this gold glitter on top of it. And I think this is so cute. I am going to make this into a pumpkin floral. It is cute. Feel free to add you a stem to this if you prefer it, or choose your florals. This is just inspiration. Again, just remember that I am just bringing you inspiration so that you can get some ideas on how you would like to decorate your home for any season, any day. And these were so pretty. And it looks better in person. If you could see a live photo, you'll be like, oh, okay. And I am going to make sure I try to capture that in the still photo at the end of the video. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am the Chief Crafter, Joy Fuller, for the Joyful Designs brand. As you can see, I am taking these metallic gold beads that I used on the water container planner, and this is what I had left over, and I am just going to apply it to a small section of the front of this to give it a little more oomph. And this really made this piece look really, really good. Again, this is something that came to me at the last minute, as always, as do most of my DIYs. And now you can see I'm just trying to measure this last piece. As I was running out of beads. So I will finish this tomorrow. I'll just have to spray paint some more, and I will just keep up with this design all the way around, but you get the picture. This looks really, really good as is. And again, you can add whatever florals that you want. I chose to go with this gold tone maple leaves with the gold glitter, and this is really, really cute. You will see the next two DIYs that I did not get to film as I was out of space, but if you need me to recreate it, just let me know. I doubt it. It's very simple, but again, if you need me to, let me know. Now guys, look at that DIY number 1. Is that not cute? DIY number 2, adore. And unfortunately, I lost the footage for this one as I ran out of space, but this is cute. And the last DIY, which is very simple, is this bowl of pumpkins or basket of pumpkins. How adorable. So guys, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and don't forget about the notification bell. And until the next DIY, bye guys.